Ja Morant is breaking the internet once again. And guys, I don't say that lightly. Newly leaked footage of the Memphis Grizzlies superstar has people going crazy. And after Ja's troublesome past with leaked videos that don't put him in the best light, this latest drop is especially newsworthy. So I'm going to talk about all of that in today's video. Appreciate you checking out the channel today. My name is Troy. Welcome to the Half Court Report. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for some of the hottest NBA content that you are going to find on YouTube. So let's roll the tape. Here we have Ja sweating it out in a gym, it looks like at SMU, with a brand new toy. And I'm talking about none other than 7'5" super giant Zach Edey, who the Grizzlies drafted with the number 9 pick earlier this summer. Now, even basketball neophytes know that when you're a skilled passer, like Ja Morant is, then your game can be elevated to another level when you throw it to a skilled player with great hands who is taller than anyone else on the basketball court, which Zach Edey is. And you can see immediately from these clips that these two high IQ players have a synergy that is going to be tough to stop. I don't think I'm getting ahead of myself when I say we are witnessing the birth of the next great guard-big man duo. Shaq and Kobe, Parker and Duncan, Stockton and Malone, Magic and Kareem, and now we've got Ja and Edey. Guys, this is great news for Grizz fans and terrible news for the rest of the NBA. Here you have two natural leaders who fit together like a glove and are just built different. A guy in Ja who is an absolute master at controlling the offense and getting his teammates their shots in the best situations, and a beast in Zach Edey who can rebound like crazy, score in the post, pass out of the post, step out to the mid-range, and set bone-crushing screens. Guys, for the life of me, I cannot understand those people who continue to count out the Memphis Grizzlies for this upcoming season. There are people out there who don't even have them in the running for the play-in game. Assuming Ja comes into the season focused, and by this video and everything else we're seeing, it seems obvious to me that he is, then there is no reason to believe that he won't place himself firmly in the MVP conversation. Next to Ja in the backcourt is Desmond Bane, one of the best shooters in the NBA, and I think one of the most underrated players in the league. He could legit be a first-time All-Star this year, because his combination of shooting, defense, and playmaking was sorely missed on the Grizz last year, with Bane only playing in 42 games. Jaren Jackson Jr. rounds out the Grizzlies' big three. He is a former All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, who was one of the healthiest players on the team last season and was thrust into the position as a number 1 option. He responded with career highs in scoring, but also anchored a Grizzlies defense to 12th in the league, and that is nearly unfathomable considering how many of his teammates were guys on two-way contracts and free agents that were signed from the G League just so the Grizzlies could fill out a roster. People are forgetting Marcus Smart too. He is another former Defensive Player of the Year who the Grizzlies acquired last offseason from the Celtics. Injuries limited him to playing in only 20 games for the Grizz, but his style of play is going to complement the team perfectly, and adding his defense to the squad over a full season is going to be downright scary. In short, Memphis will be one of the deepest teams in the league with defensive menace Vince Williams Jr., a name many of you aren't familiar with, but he is also a stellar 3-and-D wing who helped the Grizzlies to a defense that was in the 96th percentile when he shared the court with Smart and Jackson. Brandon Clark serves as an athletic high flyer that's going to allow the Grizzlies to go small at center when Zach Edey needs a rest or the matchups dictate it. Luke Kennard is one of the best in the NBA from beyond the arc. Santi Aldama is a stretch big coming off his best season as a pro. And G.G. Jackson, he begins his second year still as one of the youngest players in the NBA, who in all likelihood would have been the number 1 pick in the latest draft. He had multiple 30-point games in his rookie year and even a career high of 44 points, which is an NBA record for a player that young. Injuries were the only reason the Grizzlies were so bad last year. This graphic, it says it all. In terms of total player games lost to personal reasons, suspension, or injuries, the Grizzlies led the league at nearly 600 games. The number 2 team, the Portland Trail Blazers, had 351 total player games lost. Teams like the Thunder, Pacers, T-Wolves, Bucks, and Celtics had some of the fewest total player games lost. And do you think it's any coincidence that they were some of the best teams in the NBA? I think not. Things literally could not have gone worse for Memphis last year. Now, after the gap year, everyone is healthy, and the team that finished as the number 2 seed in the Western Conference for 2 straight seasons is back. But they're not only back, they are better than they've ever been. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. And did you check out Ja's new full back tattoo in that leaked footage? My man is looking like what you see inside a kaleidoscope. You're running out of real estate, bro. Pace yourself. Guys, since you've watched this far, make sure you drop a like for the YouTube algorithm and hit that subscribe button too so you never miss another NBA video from me. Check out my pinned comment, and since you're here, another guy that people are discounting is Ben Simmons of the Brooklyn Nets. And I know we hear it every year. He's going to come back this year bigger and better than ever. He's finally got all his issues under control. Well, I actually think that this year could be his redemption story. I did a whole video about it. Make sure you check it out. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you next time on the Half Court Report. Have a great day.